Oh, okay. That's a pleasant surprise. Hi. So the hair is looking pretty decent right now, and you're gonna see my hair up in a little bit, but this makeup, super simple. I wanted the drama to remain like on my lips, but I still have enough drama on my eyes. So in photos, it doesn't look like my eyes are just kind of like, no, I didn't do anything to it. So I have a little bit of pop. It's matte with my eyes. And then I am trying I have a couple updates with some of the new products I've recently purchased. So stay tuned for that. But if you want to see how I did this look, just keep on watching. The hair is looking wild per usual, but I mean, it's okay. We're just gonna ignore it. The water here, like, and I'm in Moab, Utah right now. In this building is like newly renovated, I hear, and the water, it just has some mineral deposits, and I can tell just from like residue left in that tub right there. So yeah, my hair is not having the best time right now, but it's okay. I styled it and I put it up in actually my heatless curler. I thought I packed my overnight blowout with me, but I did not, or at least I can't find it. So yeah, now I just did this to kind of set my blowout. I also don't have my Shark blowout or anything, so I use the hotel's hair dryer just to get nice and dry, and then my, what is it, like the wavy talk brush to like blow out my hair. And I mean, I'm praying it looks good. It's just like that residue. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be smooth, and we're just gonna pray for the best because I'm about to go take some photos. For skin prep today, I used the Tokobo Bio Watery Sunscreen. I put this on in the morning, and then I went ahead and reapplied it like 15 minutes ago, and used my Maybelline Grippy Serum Primer, and I've really been liking this, honestly, underneath all my makeup, and like it doesn't mess with my skincare underneath, which is why I think I like it more than the e.l.f. one. But now I'm gonna go ahead and start to color correct. This one is from Bobbi Brown. It's a skin corrector stick in light peach. I'm basically touching up where I have hyperpigmentation. Now, since I am planning on taking photos today, okay, my eyes probably gonna be simple. I just want my base to look like flawless, you know, as per usual. The photos aren't gonna be up close to my face, so yeah, I have very limited time right now to get ready. So we're just gonna make do with some red lipstick. I haven't worn, well, I mean, I have been wearing red lipstick on some of the days, but I haven't been doing like a full glam with the red lipstick on. So I'm really excited to do that. But first, let's just perfect this face, and then you can see how well this concealer just melts right in. I also need to do like a skincare like little reset because my skin is just not, I mean, I haven't exfoliated in a really, really long time, but let's see. Hopefully my base will play right today. For foundation, I have my Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation. I use the shade 118. I kind of have a little bit of a tan, so it's, I mean, I'm planning on using a lot of bronzer as per usual, so I'm not too concerned about the shade match of this, but this just gives such a nice, like, filtered, soft matte finish. This has to be my favorite, like, foundation from the drugstore. I'm just using my Makeup by Mario F4 brush just to get this nice and blended out. And I'm doing this in like a really thin layer too. I don't want to do, like, I want like more glam look, but because I'm going to keep my eyes simple and like do a bold lip, I just want my base to be like a soft, filtered, perfect, if that makes any sense. And this foundation oxidizes just a touch. So while it might look a little light for me, it honestly ends up being like a perfect shade match, even with me being a little bit tanner. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter on the bronzer than I usually do, but it's still pretty heavy. I'm gonna use my Milani Cheek Kiss bronzer in Hey Honey, and this is the lighter shade I like to use, but really load it up on this F4 brush and just bronze where I typically do. But I'm just not gonna use two of them for when I typically want like a full-on high def, like dramatic glam. I will use a deeper shade of this on top of this to add more drama, but you know, I'm gonna keep it a little simple today. Even though there's nothing simple with, like, you know, still a full face of makeup. I like to use the edge of this F4 brush just to get a little bit of dimension back on my nose. Anytime you use like full coverage foundations, even medium coverage foundations, or any matte foundations, it'll take away that dimension from your face. So you gotta bring some of it back with this. And I'm not worried about like this being perfect, like off to the side, because I am gonna use some concealer to clean this up. And then always bronze on your chin a little bit so it looks cohesive. And you know, for me, I like to do it here. I just don't like it when it's like completely lighter by my ears. So just whatever excess I have on my brush, just like that. Time for blush. I'm gonna use Patrick Ta's Thank Me Later. And I've been loving this so much. Like ever since I got it, I have not stopped using it. It's so beautiful. It's like a perfect purpley pink shade for us olive undertone peeps, and I love it. And this one is like a more buildable shade, but honestly it's like mine kind of got yucky from using my really gross brushes here. But this is the cream, and I will be setting it with the powder one in a little bit. Now time for concealer. I'm gonna use the About Face Illusionist concealer. I feel like I just have changing thoughts every time I use this. So I'm not the biggest fan of the applicator. It's a little too flimsy for me. But I honestly, like after wearing it yesterday and changing up like the lighting, like heading outside, this actually is more of a medium coverage concealer, which, you know, I don't mind, but for the thickness that it is, I would want it to have more coverage, you know? Like the Maybelline, like the newer one, the Lifter concealer, that one has like a more fuller coverage, but it has that thickness, but that thickness doesn't bug me. Now this one isn't as thick, but I mean, the consistency isn't bad. It just doesn't last. Like it just comes off underneath my eyes and creases. So I'm gonna try to set this faster today and see if I get a different result. But it blends out like a dream. And I love that this actually has, like it looks green. It has olive, like green pigment. So that is why I wanna love this so bad. Like when you initially put it on, it actually looks really nice. But you know, if it's not gonna last, what's the point? So let's see if setting today like immediately helps. So you can kind of tell, you can still see like my veins. Today I added a more normal amount. In my last tutorial I did add a little bit more than normal. So this is the amount I typically use, and it is more medium coverage here. But I'll go ahead, I think I'll use my Huda Beauty today for this. Setting my face, and my phone decides to start screaming at me that my storage is full, when last night I filmed so much, transferred it over to another device, so I know the storage is somewhere and I just don't know what's happening. So yeah, I feel like I'm becoming more and more of an iPhone hater these days. Thanks iPhone for nothing, but I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible powder bronzer in Fair, and basically setting everywhere where I have my cream bronzer, and then just like a little bit more inward, just because I really love a nice good bit of bronzer. And I'm using this King's Mist brush that's literally super affordable, and I'll have it linked in my description if you're interested. But this brush is, I love this brush, and it costs like $4. Pop off my blush with the Patrick Ta Thank Me Later shade, and it's just such a gorgeous shade. Look at that. Last video, I really enjoyed doing my lips first and then finishing off my look with that. And I want to do like, you know, the red lips, but I realized I didn't pack a red lip liner. So I'm going to use the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Los Angeles. It's like a nice, like soft berry brown type of shade. I like that this is a little bit more of like a brownie shade, so kind of help bring a little bit more dimension to the red lipstick I have. And applying the lip liner beforehand is going to help make sure that red lipstick doesn't leak around my face. My favorite, or one of my favorites, red lipsticks, I have this one from GLAM. It has a gorgeous case. I have something engraved in it. And this one is in the shade Le Brun Chaude. I forgot the number, but if I can find it, I'll put it on the screen. I'm just going to put this all over my lips. Look how gorgeous that is. Such a gorgeous, like, vampy red that's so wearable. I wear this alone like all the time, and it's just such a gorgeous shade. And this lip liner just made it a little bit more dramatic and vampy, and I'm here for it. Just filling in my brows with my e.l.f. micro brow pencil in Cool Brown, and I've been really liking this because it's a little bit more of a pomade-y texture. It's really nice to kind of help just add a little bit of hold to my brows. And I think I will use my brow gel today to really hold these in place. Using my Kosas Brow Gel just to hold everything in place. Make sure everything stays put while taking photos. Guys, I'm keeping it super simple. So I'm taking this L'Oreal like bronzer that I applied everywhere else on my face and start getting a little bit of dimension back around my eyes. And I'm taking this a little bit down my nose so I have that like powder contour here. And this one's in the shade Fair, so it's not completely warm. I mean, it is a bit on the warmer side, but it's not completely warm where I can't get a little bit of dimension here. So just do my nose like this. And I'm also going to smoke out underneath my eye. And this will just kind of, you know, so you kind of like bring my eye shape back to my face. You want a little bit more added dimension here. So I'm gonna take a shadow brush. And I think I'll use this shade from Patrick Ta, Major Dimensions 3. I'm gonna add some depth to my outer corner, sweep it in, and I'm gonna build this up. These pigments are very, very rich. So just bring that in a little bit. So see, it just adds a little bit of drama to my eyes. I'm gonna keep blending this out and making sure it looks even on both of my eyes. I'm also smoking just a little bit of this on my lower lash line to balance this out. How that looks, and I'm just taking my bronzer again and softening this up. I didn't want my eyes to get too dark here, so just putting this on here, getting a nice blend, and it just looks so like effortless and smoky. Taking the flat brush, and I'll use this like cream shade here and just dab it on like the center of my lid so my eyes have a little bit of a pop. Like that. I think how my eyes are just like kind of simple, so I'm not going to do lashes today again, but I'm going to tightline my eyes and color my waterline with my Pat McGrath Labs eyeliner, and this is the Permagel Ultra Glide eye pencil, and I love this stuff. It just adds that bit of definition that my lashes need. I hadn't did this part off camera, but this is just one coat of the Tower 28, what is it? Make Waves Mascara in Jet. Stunning. I'm gonna let this coat dry and I'll do a second coat on my top lashes and I'll be right back. On my lash, and I do apologize, I can't show everything in depth for now because of my phone storage, but I have to figure this out because there is no way in heck I'm not filming my full glam for photo shoot tomorrow, because that one I just have such a gorgeous look planned in my head. I have to get planned. Even if that means I drive 2 hours to buy another phone, I will do it, because this is gonna, iPhones are, oh my gosh, if you are a expert in iPhones and storage, tell me what's happening and save me. Go ahead and put on my Milani Make It Last setting spray to let this powder melt down, and I do think I want to try the new Huda Beauty setting, like the pressed powder, just to layer it up, because I do want a little bit more coverage underneath my eyes. I think the makeup is done, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my hair out because I don't know what my hair is gonna look like. Please. With the hair. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh. Because I didn't even, ooh. Okay, that's a pleasant surprise, given my hair feels sticky as heck because of the water here. This looks fabulous. Oh my gosh. That's, oh. Have y'all been able to see like my backside while I film? Oh well, oh my gosh. It's slightly frizzy, but not bad at all. Oh my gosh. That's a very happy plot twist. I'm in love. I to use this Huda Beauty Easy Baked Press Powder to like top up my under eyes. I just want something a little like to tone on the yellow here. But this one is in Peach Cupcake, and I'm super excited to try this. I will try next time to set with just this, but ooh, that's a really pretty shade. I don't think it's doing much for me right now because I already have a full face of makeup on and I already have pound cake underneath my eyes, but that's nice. I'll have to see how this works like with on wet concealer, but ooh, it was snatched. I like that. I think that's all for the makeup. I'm gonna keep my outro short and sweet because I am so mad at my phone right now. But this is just the look, and I'm so happy that my hair, it feels horrible. It looks great, but feels horrible. But we'll see how this lasts today, and I don't think I'll be washing my hair while I'm in Moab for the next couple of days. So we'll just see. Hopefully my hair plays nice for tomorrow's photo shoot, and hopefully I get my phone to cooperate. So hopefully that's gonna, be filmed. But yeah, the look is simple. I wanted more focus on my lips, and this is just one of my favorite, like, more wearable reds. This is getting in my eye. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you enjoyed my content or enjoyed this video and you want to see content like this and just a little bit more of my life, you can follow me on my social media. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again soon.